So you incorporate math in
A lot of math. All my drawings, I mean, everything how I lay out, I've created a system of efficiency based on basic math that everybody should know how to do. We all went to school for.
Hello, this time we will be talking to one of the decorative concrete experts, especially staining, dyeing. No, actually, even before got into decorative concrete, he started really as an artist. We introduce him, Mr. Rick Lobdell.
Thank you.
Okay, hi Rick. Nice to meet you. Actually, you were one of the first few friends I met when I went to Chicago 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And you were very accommodating, really welcoming, even up to now. I really look up to you.
Yeah.
And then one of the things I learned is, even before decorative concrete, you've been a master's in painting. You do a lot of painting. Can you tell me more about it?
So I went to school for art. I have a Master of Fine Art in painting itself. I never thought I would get into decorative concrete as a job, an art form. Never saw any of that coming. It's interesting how it all kind of played out, but I got lucky. I mean, I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. Starting over, I had moved from Savannah, Georgia to Nashville to marry my wife, and I needed a new job, and I found a job doing decorative concrete. And the next thing I knew, I was like, do you have any idea what you can do with this material, with this technique, with these tools? And I ended up buying the company and turning it into an art form I never saw possible.
They say with decorative concrete, the limit is your imagination.
Exactly.
Right? And what do you specialize in terms of the decorative concrete part?
Mostly drawing up some elaborate designs. I like math a lot. I really, as crazy as it sounds, I went to art school, but I actually love math.
Math. So you incorporate math in
A lot of math. All my drawings, I mean, everything how I lay out, I've created a system of efficiency based on basic math that everybody should know how to do. We all went to school for. It's just you never thought about using it that way. And it made it a lot easier for me to lay out designs. That's one of my favorite things that I do. I do a lot of like mural type of floors too, where I do like ocean scenes and stuff. But I really enjoy doing the math and having fun making these huge layouts, really cool patterns. And I mean, there's just no limit to what you can do.
I'm surprised, like math and painting
I know.
together. Huh?
It does.
Okay.
Well, I'm also married to a molecular biologist, and so who would have thought that the artist would marry a scientist either?
Yeah, so it's a
you know,
good blend.
Absolutely.
That's the beauty with decorative concrete. It's a mix of art and science, right?
Absolutely. All right, so not only do I have a master's in painting, but I'm actually colorblind.
Colorblind. You see that?
I know it sounds
A
crazy,
master's in painting.
but it's a science, just like you said a minute ago. It's really about how to use color to your advantage, and you don't. It's not that I can see the color as much as I can read the label and I know what that color is going to be, and there's a lot more to it. You don't just put a blue on a floor. You want a warm blue, a cold blue. You know, when you think about reds, greens, yellows, there's so many variations. Browns. There's no such thing as just a brown. There's a warm brown, a cold brown, a neutral brown, a light brown, a dark brown. There's so many different ways to look at what you can do with color, even if you're colorblind. So I look at it again from a science, from almost a mathematical kind of effort of what am I trying to achieve. When I talk to you about color, you'll look at me and go, that's a weird question, but in my head, I'm trying to learn when you say brown, what do you really mean by brown? Because there's so many different variations.
No, that's it. No, I think you learn more about Rick and his work, and if you want to get to know more about it, you can hook him up on Instagram.
Concrete Mystique. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest. Concrete Mystique is everywhere.
Okay.
Everywhere you want to be.
Okay. Thanks again, Rick. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for meeting you again.
Absolutely.